Sports science in professional sport has a massive focus on recovery. Back in my day, it was all about the ice baths. Let's have a look at what the Western Bulldogs have with their Cryosauna.
Pretty cold.
So we've had the Cryosauna down at Whitten Oval operation for about 2 weeks now. We've just started cycling the players through and we've been having a really positive response. We're having a look at whether we're going to use this for before training sessions and also for recovery. It's really invigorating, so at the moment the guys have just had a session and they're going out to train later on today.
It's pretty cold, just feels like you've got virtually pure ice just on your skin.
Baz, 34 now and into about your 15th season. This must be an important part of your week.
Yeah, certainly different to the old traditional ice bath, but it only takes a couple of minutes and you're in and out and you feel a lot better once you get out. So it's it's a good addition of 34. 135 and dropping.
What happens is once you jump out, you do warm up really quickly, so you don't actually hold on to that cold feeling, which is always very surprising for everyone, considering that you're going to temperatures of up to minus 160 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, doing well.
The guys are reporting reductions in fatigue of about 35% and reducing soreness by about 45%. So these are huge numbers in athletes where normally we look at 1 or 2% change as being something really important. So this is huge.
It's not bad, actually. It's pretty good. All the blood rushes to you. I feel pretty good.
With the ice bath, obviously it's you feel a bit better after, but this is pretty much automatic, so it's definitely different.
I think you've got to keep moving. I reckon over 3 minutes is dangerous, so we're in here for 2. So
Now this is very new in Australia, and especially in sport in Australia. Is it used around the world?
At the moment, it's been used quite widely in the European countries and looking mainly at soccer and rugby.
Now I'm 42, genuinely very sore all the time, so I'll jump in and see how we go. So apparently you're supposed to keep moving. It's cold. It's minus 100. Well, see, what you feel, you just feel it up your back, almost like ice rubbing on your muscles. Now I've heard if you're in here for 3 minutes or more, it can result in death.
Not quite death, but you're bordering closer to that hypothermic state. So we don't recommend going in for the 3 minutes, but that's the maximum that people can go in. But the guys go in for 2 minutes and they're fine.
But I don't know whether it's as severe as like an ice bath, as uncomfortable. Actually, it's really cold now. So we're going up through minus 115. Yeah, and getting colder actually. Well, it's not unbearable by any stretch of the imagination, but here's another surge. 143. I've got a sneaky suspicion this might go a little bit higher than we saw the other boys. Oh yeah, there we go. So I think we hit about 150, and it's good. It's very refreshing, invigorating, and I think the main thing for me, having done the ice baths, which are uncomfortable, it's no more uncomfortable than an ice bath.
If you get the same amount of benefit from 2 minutes of this versus 5 minutes in the ice bath, it's a good addition, I reckon.
We're still keeping the ice bath, so unfortunately the guys still have to get into that cold water, but we've been having a lot of positive responses from both of the methods.
Fantastic story, Alistair Lynch. Looking fit enough to play, if you don't mind. Well, our guest tonight was a star with both the Western Bulldogs and Port Adelaide, now an assistant coach at the Western Bulldogs. Brett Montgomery, thanks for joining us, Monty.
That's good to